Boom shakalaka laka boom. Boom boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom boom. Yeah. Dum, 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 dum. Hopefully this doesn't retrace too hard. We got a hour candle that is expiring in about 10 minutes. And I don't want too hard of retracement. That would suck. We're looking at areas it could retrace to. I mean, we've got, you know, right to entry, maybe. Oh, God, I just deleted everything. And I really don't want that to happen, right? I want it to go all the way to the top, obviously. So, trying to find like actual true replacements based on orders and flow. I mean, it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but it can be done. Like trying to look for an entry too, right? Like where can we enter? So that's how you kind of like play that out. So let's go to the extreme low here. Why do I keep? Yeah, and then no. Hell, why am I doing this to myself? There we go. But I want. Okay, I'm gonna start over with this stupid thing. Get out of here. Oh, I hit high instead of delete. Low to this high right now. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. I don't like that at all. Yeah. Shit. That sucks. I should have just closed this at this top here. Let's see if this fucking hour candle is gonna push up a little bit higher, and I might end up just closing this manually because I don't like the way this is looking right here on a rolling profile. If it does retrace, it could retrace into here. That's where my stop loss is, and that's just not acceptable. So I'd rather close, take the money, and if it doesn't, just find a re-entry up here somewhere that is still valid. This 15-minute candle we're looking at has a 10 minutes left on it, 9.5 minutes. That makes sense. If my logic on this doesn't make sense, just tell me, but I think that does. So we're getting a wick on the 15. We have value sitting here. There's an end cap there, but do I really want to go below $1,000? No, I don't. Not on this trade. So I'm going to go ahead and just let it stop and then look for a re-entry here. Maybe we're getting a nice pullback, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, look at this just dumpster diving right here. That was a good decision on my end, I think. But if I could get a new entry, that would be banging, right? Close. Get another entry. Or maybe I just say fuck it, call it a night. That would be good too. I got nothing wrong with that. But that was I mean I secured 1,000 on a funded account. So that's not bad. But let's see if we can get the rest of the move, because this would be another about 100 points, just under 80 points if we, depending where we enter. But we need closed points, right? So let's see if we're gonna get one again here. We got 7 minutes before we can even do anything. So that's what it is. What's up, Erwin? How's it going, man? Are you ready for tomorrow? We're gonna do the scalpathon. Scalpathon! Yeah, that was can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Well, anyways, that was decent. 200 tick scalp. Not bad. See if we can't get another entry. Erwin, so you've taken 2 trades since you started using it, and you have killed both of them.
It has been awesome. Actually, I just took another one on E. It broke the trend at 9:15 ish.
Yeah.
And yeah, grab that
On ES, you said?
on ES. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Hold on, I gotta change my ladder over. Yes.
It was like 15% or something. So.
Oh, I see. You got in down here. You must have got in like right here or something.
Oh, yeah, just after it took off from the ladder.
Yep. You did 15% on one trade?
Yep.
Holy shit. Well, good for you, man. Happy for you.
Yeah, it's great.
Hell yeah. 15% is good. That's fucking, dude. There's some people only make that in a year. What? No, but I don't know, man. I think that's crazy. Only making less than 100% a year is wild. Our 1030 ERE setup did 180% last year, and it only takes 1 minute of chart time a day. Literally, I'm not kidding. Right. You literally come on at 1029. If the conditions are there, you set your pending order, and then you're done. That's it. And that did 180% last year, risking 2% per trade. We did no red months at all the whole year.
That's true. I thought that this one was going to take off NQ, the one that you're showing.
Yeah, it might.
But this pullback is massive.
Yeah, it's pretty big, chunky pullback here. But there is a right here is a an hour fair value gap bearish. So all the ICT guys are shorting right here. So and it'll either end up winning, and that's cool. We'll flip to bearish sentiment, or it's going to turn in. They're just going to get liquidated, and we'll just keep rising. But I didn't want to give up all the profit to find out, So I was like, I'll close it. If I can if it keeps going, I'll have another entry and I'll get in again. But I'm not.
Now the other thing that I was looking at when it took off on the ladder, really like Fibonacci. So it got rejected at the golden zone, and right now it's going up again.
Yeah, right.
We'll see.
Yep. That's a good confluence for the trend break and everything. It's all right there all at once. Boom, boom, boom. Or the value break. I don't know what to call it, man. When you make shit up, it's like, what do you call it? I don't fucking know, dude. But so it broke up at golden. Here's a 50, or golden would be like right here, wouldn't it? Oh, look at right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the 50% was it is right there. Look at it in the golden zone. See, actual price went in there, but as far as the break, this confirmed it right here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
That's where I got in. It was right here.
Nice.
And we will see if we can get another entry. But yeah, that's a good way to look at the zones. Is finding where price is inside of it. If you do it from the middle, this actually dips to the 5. So I don't know, that'd be just a preference thing, I guess. Yeah, I look at fib levels. Pay attention to them, because it's a lot of people use them. So you're gonna get a massive amount of orders that are flowing in.
Exactly.
At them. So then you got everybody that's trading premium and discount zones, which is literally just supply and demand. Um, you knowing where that 50% line is critical too. But let's get another entry. It might get just stagnant here, man. Could just stay sideways right here for till London.
Did you trade today after
No,
FOMC?
nope.
No?
I didn't touch it. I did not touch it. I did really well pre-market, so I was like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, I saw it.
There's no reason.
So your message on X.
Yeah. I hate FOMC week. I hate it. Right? I mean, there's setups. There's setups. There's definitely setups to be had. I'm not gonna say there's not. I just don't like it. I won't trade the Monday at all. Period. I'll trade it from Sunday night, maybe pre-market late night if I'm awake or if I get up early. But when we start hitting like 8:30 a.m. Eastern, I don't want nothing to do with it anymore because it turns into just shit.
Yeah.
And it's just chaotic, and you just and then Tuesday, I mean, we had an impulse. We definitely had some expansion, and then it just stopped, and that was it. And it ran sideways the rest of the day. So it's like, so I actually took a trade Tuesday and lost, because it didn't follow through. It just ran sideways. But and then I ended up scalping a little bit of that and made up everything, and then I was like, okay, I'm done with this stupid shit. But yeah, I just hate FOMC weeks. It's not that I mean, you can get in some really good trades. Like there's some really good expansions that happen and you can catch them. And I caught one today. Like I caught that entire crash this morning, right? But it's usually not in US session.
You're right.
On FOMC week. It's not. It's US session turns into just a bloodbath. What would you say? Order placement. All right, this is what I'm waiting on. We got our new hour candle here. Let's see what it does. See if we can get ourselves a execution. Let me draw my shit.
The only one that I like.
There we go.
I actually grabbed it around like I'm in Central.
Okay, yeah.
Around like 2:00, there was a pullback after we were going down. Then at 2:00 there was a pullback, and I was able to grab that, and there was some confluences there that looked really good. Yeah, I mean, it was not like the greatest trade ever, but it was like $100, but it was really good.
Oh yeah. Let's go. Have you checked out Edge Pulse on like higher time frames? I put it on 30-minute hour candles, and you'll see some really good warnings of setups that are about to happen. Like we had a warning on that hour dump this morning at 8 a.m. when it crashed out straight down. The previous candle gave us a pre-warning that was coming. So if you go put Edge Pulse on an hour candle and then go look at the triangle and the breakdown on the 7 a.m. candle, and that's where it was triggered. And that kind of helped me to say, okay, I'm going to actually short this, because there was a lot of stuff going on that made me want to short it. But that right there was like, oh shit. And that's why I held it too. I held it all the way, until I reached, was it $3,000? And I was like, well, that's all I need for consistency. So I had to close it, which sucks, but it is what it is. But if you look at that signal on there, it was spot on.
Where can I find it?
Edge Pulse. It's you have it. It's in your invite only stuff. Are you using TradingView or NinjaTrader?
TradingView.
Okay, yeah, just go to indicators and go to your invite only. It's in there. It's called Edge Pulse. It's our oscillator. It's fucking amazing.
Edge Pulse.
But I use it for fast scalping, and then high time frame. That's it. I don't use it for any other I don't try to use it for this stuff right here because it doesn't work. But
Yeah.
for scalping sub, I don't know, 2-minute candles all the way down to like 15-second candles, which I do a lot. It's perfect. It's great. And then if you're looking for the expansion on high time frames, hour and above, it's amazing. It's fucking just phenomenal. It really, and then you have alerts you can set, and it really will give you like a heads up that something's coming. And then you'll see the lines when they break from the middle. That's your expansion. You don't want to be playing with anything when the lines are dead center of it, right in the middle of it, you know? That's
so basically when it's like white or yellow, nothing.
Yeah, you don't really want to mess with it. Pay attention
okay,
to
I see the
it.
signal at 6 o'clock this morning.
Yep. And the next candle did what?
And the 1 hour time frame.
Yep. What did the next 1 hour candle do?
Wow, this is nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up an alert on this one.
It's based on contraction and expansion. So like the farther away you are from zero, that's the stronger the expansion is. And then you'll see a lot of times it'll pull all the way down, come back up to the zero line, and then go back down. That's kind of signifying a major pullback is over with and it's about to expand again. Stuff like that.
Okay.
But if it's closer to the middle, that's your contraction areas. If it breaks away from it, that's your expansion. And
nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of your videos, trying to learn all the tools that you have in this indicators and stuff. I mean,
yep.
Right now I think I'm using probably, I don't know, like 5% of all the potential that these things have. This is awesome.
Oh yeah. Well, it looks like you're already doing good. I mean, you've already won your first couple trades using it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm loving it.
This is starting to look pretty good here. If we can get, I'm not going to front run this one because, but I'm going to, if we get an actual breakout of those value here, this might go.
Yeah, that one looks nice.
What's up, $8?
Hey. Hi, Erwin.
Hey, how's it going?
It's getting late, but it's going pretty good.
Awesome.
I ran this one right here up a long, got out. Because I didn't like how big the pullback was, but this is looking pretty good for re-entry.
I agree.
Just kind of, I mean, we got no wick on this hour candle though. That's what's kind of like got me a little reserved about it. Like it didn't wick down into the previous hour at all. I mean, it's completely flat, and that's not normal. I mean,
yeah,
I want to see some wick. What's that? Sorry, go ahead.
I'm a little hesitant to go long with this market at all because it's just showing so much weakness.
Yeah. I'm just gonna trade I'm just gonna trade the setups.
Yeah, trade the chart.
I mean, nothing more you can do. I don't want to.
It says bullish. It says bullish.
It's never really wrong. I mean, how many times I've lost?
You know, this evening when Asia opened up,
yeah,
I was PS was like right. So when it has like the X on the trade shield, or it's showing nothing.
Yeah, that's for the TradingView version. TradingView won't allow you to have like any type of flashing stuff. So what I did to try to make it flash to get your attention is every 10 ticks it refreshes, and if price isn't moving, then it's not going to refresh. You know, and then but yeah, if it's not saying bullish or bearish, it's in a no trade state. The conditions haven't been created yet to determine what's going on basically, and usually at the open, you're not even gonna get anything at least for 30 minutes before it starts to say anything. So I do scalp the open sometimes, but I don't use Trade Shield to determine anything because it's not going to be. It needs at least 30 minutes or more, depending on how price expands to determine anything.
Got it. No, it made a lot of sense to me because I was, in some way trying to outsmart the indicator or trying to test it.
Yeah.
I know you have mentioned this multiple times, like just follow trade shield, right? Follow trade shield.
Yeah.
And I was trying to scalp, and now I got like 3 losses in back to back, and I was like, no,
going against it.
Cowboy is absolutely right. I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna do my stuff. I'm gonna work a little bit, and once I get an alert, if either it's
flipped,
bullish or bearish, I'm gonna go back to my computer.
Right. Yeah. That's the beauty of it there. So most people get tricked into bad trades because they're staring at the charts. If you have something that can tell you that's accurate most of the time, hey, conditions have changed, it's worth the look, that's going to cut out probably 80% of bad trades. It did for me. Like, I'm a statistics guy, right? Like, I like to go look at data and figure it out. I don't trust shit unless I have data. You know what I mean? So I just did it on myself. And then I went and just looked at all my trades. And I'm like, fuck, dude, like over half of my trades that I entered, if I would have just listened, it would not have resulted in losses. You know, that's a big number. Just think
100%.
about however, I don't know how long you've been trading, but just think about it. If you had something that eliminated half of your losses, where do you think you'd be right now?
Yeah, I know. I've been trading for a couple of years now, and I mean, that's day and night. Day and night.
Yeah.
We'll be in a very different situation right now. I mean, it's not like I'm in a bad spot, but no, definitely more on the positive.
Right. Yep. And then the Trade Shield add-on that we're building for NinjaTrader, that's going to be, you don't have to enter on NinjaTrader. You can just run it on a VPS while you're trading if you're using Tradevate accounts, and it'll still do its job. But that's going to stop like a lot of bad behavior.
Yeah, I saw that. It was last night, right, when you showed it?
When I did what now?
The NinjaTrader, like if you want to trade, it's not going to allow you to enter any trades.
It won't. Yeah, it won't let you trade against Trade Shield.
Correct.
It won't let you trade if there's no trade. It has it has tilt detection. So it's going to detect if you're tilting, like any type of rapid re-entries after losses, any like revengeful flipping on direction, frequency spikes, size escalations, stuff. All that stuff is going to cause it to lock it out, flatten everything and lock it out. And I'm getting ready. I think here, 4 minutes on this 15. I want to see that. I'm going to wait on the close. I don't want to front run it. Because we still have no wick on this hour candle, whatever. That's all. That's fucking weird. So I don't want to get in and then just dump it out on Wickus. So I'm being a little overly cautious, I think, maybe, but I mean, I don't want to go. I don't want to get back away.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck, that is really running now. Anyways, so just it's got consecutive loss streaks. It does that. Overtrade burst, any clustering. So if you're DCAing in and you're going click and adding in contracts, it'll let you do that. But as far as anything else, it'll be like, hey, what's going on? But there's a scoring system in it that scores whatever you're doing, and when it reaches a threshold, it goes, okay, we've had enough, flattens everything and locks your accounts for 10 minutes. And some people need that, man. So even now, sometimes if I go on tilt, you know what I mean? Yeah, it happens. I've done it. I did it last week, and they would have stopped me from doing that. So, and then it's got daily profit locks, daily loss locks. It's got a high watermark profit lock. So, whatever, if you set it to $500 when you hit, and then put in like I want to save 50%. If you put in the threshold of $500, once you hit $500 in profit, it won't let you lose any more than 50% of the highest profit you gain for the rest of your session. So if you go up to 2,000 and then you lose a trade and it starts to get below 1,000, it'll close it and it'll lock it.
Nice.
So you save that profit. And so it does that. And then I'm thinking about position sizing logic in there, but I don't know about that. I don't know. Like, that's a big deal too, man. A lot of people just come on here and just go click, 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 and just scram as much as they can into it, right? And it's like, yo, what if you get a pullback, man? Like, you're on a 50K account with 4 minis in there, dude. What are you doing trading minis anyways? Right? If you get a pullback, your account's gone.
That's it. Yeah.
Especially in US session where you're getting 100 tick candles. I mean, people don't think about stuff like that. It's just, I want that. I want to pass it now. Limbo now. Hey, I will full port accounts all day long, but you got to do it the right way. You can't just dump in. Like, if you look at that short video I did yesterday, I posted up the trade I took my short. I DCA'd into that. Yep. I didn't go full fucking contracts on that right from the start.
Right, you were adding to it.
Yeah, that account only lets you trade 4 minis. So, I start out with my 1. The trade is confirmed. I add another. It starts to go into like a full confirmation. We're going into the setup that I want, right? And so then that's when I go full on risk. But just slapping on contracts just randomly is just, you got to learn how to do that. So, okay, so now we're starting to get a little weakness into this hour candle here. Now we're coming to the top.
Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
I'm
actually going to drop to micros and enter this with 5 micros instead of a full mini, because I'm already up. I don't want to risk it all. I'm listening. Go ahead. The ladder, what?
Yeah, on the ladder.
Yeah.
You have ES, NQ, Gold, and Tesla. Are there any plans to add?
Yeah, I do. Based on request, I can. I can on request. Yeah. If you just tell me what asset it is, and I'll go figure out the interval for it. I have to find it. I have to figure it out manually. It's not just like an automated thing. So I gotta actually look at it. But I can do it. Do you want Russell? You said.
Yeah, IWM.
All right, yeah, I'll put Russell in there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna call this an entry right here. But I'm only going 5 micros instead of a mini this time because I'm already up. And then value is right about there. And let's see if this runs. This hour candle still freaking me out with no bottom wick on it. So that's why I'm reducing risk on this. Because there is no, it's completely flat.
Okay.
Which is weird. I mean, I'm fully expecting this to just dump. I will not be surprised if the stop loss gets hit. Which, well, maybe I should have put my entry there. You know how that goes.
So do you think the new tools in NinjaTrader are going to eliminate the need for cross trade subscription?
It may. Once we know everything's working, but yeah, if you have an account logged onto it and you put in any loss limits and whatever you want, yeah, it's going to do it. It's going to shut it off when it gets there.
Okay, that'd be great.
And then it locks it for the session. So I don't know, it would be more power. It would be actually better. I think better than cross trade, because cross trade you can just turn it off and you go trade the account again if you want. This you won't be able to do that. It'll be stored on your PC in your registry with some shit that stops you from being able to do it.
Cool.
So 695.50 is the bottom of that 1 hour candle. So if it comes below there, then we're getting wicked, and it's creating a wick, which it's fine, but and it's maybe my fears were right. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Not giving it any room to fuck me though. But yeah, that tilt detection is going to be um game changing for a lot of people. Yeah, because so this whole time I've been trying to build tools to help people with their psychology, right? And they just ignore it anyways. They're just like, they just like, well, it's not that they do it on purpose, but you know, we're human beings and you get emotional, and it just like doesn't help them if they don't follow it, right? So I was like, you know what? Talking with Dots, I was like, I'm just gonna make some shit for NinjaTrader that's just gonna force them to follow the fucking rules, dude. He's like, you can't do that, man. People are gonna, I'm like, watch me. You know? I want success stories. I don't
You still
I don't
have to
want,
opt into it, right?
yeah,
But,
you have to install it, but once you do, that's it. That's it. And it'll force good habits too. So then it just becomes an automatic thing. But this sucks. I knew they were gonna do this. I shouldn't have entered. Like, no wick on hour candles. Just odd. I mean, especially with the time of day we're at, it's not like there's a bunch of momentum just going, ooh, we're gonna go up now. I'll probably just take the 1,000 from that other trade. Well, not anymore, but 900 and go kick a ball. It'll probably still run up though. Might just come back down and retest the fucking thing. I don't know. Or we're going bearish again. I mean, but if you look at
it might be bouncing off that end cap there. So yeah.
If you look at the range since September, we're at the bottom of it. I mean, are we really going to go lower in the range? Are we gonna
Considering the macro conditions of the world right now, maybe.
Well, I mean, okay. I'm game, but fuck, does it have to be right now when I'm trying to go long?
I mean, it's a pretty good bet that it's going to go back up and respect that range, but at some point it has to, of course, get out of it.
Yeah.
We are at the bottom of 1 hour cap.
Are we? Hell yeah. Fuck. Anyways, this morning was good, man. I had a good day. I had a good this morning. Then I did a lot of busybody work. Worked on the prop engine, and I think we're gonna go live with that in 2 weeks. If next week we have no bugs and reports of any issues, and the week after I'll run another week of testing on it, and then I'll push it out.
Sounds good. I'm eager to use it.
Hugo Gloom is just got payouts with that fucking thing, dude. I'm like, you put it on a funded account, it's in beta. He's like, whatever. You're crazy.
YOLO.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm like, holy shit. But he was like, he put it on $100 profit lock a day. And they, I'm like, well, yeah,
Okay,
fuck.
yeah.
I mean, you got something that makes you $100 every day. Fucking take it. Put it on 10 accounts. But if you, size up, it'll, make 1,000 a day. But that's what I've been doing on my tests, 1,000 a day. They're so going to come get me right here, man. No fucking prickers. They're going to do, I bet you what we're about to get into, since this expanded so hard. Well, we did just do that right here. You think they give us more before they started doing the consolidating or contracting again? But I think we're about to see this.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, it's gonna. I think it's gonna bounce.
Yep. I think that's what's gonna happen. They may even bring it back down into. If we're going bullish, they probably bring it back down into here again, before they go up with it. Which kind of sucks. Yep.
Are you guys in Central Time?
Eastern. I am in Eastern.
I'm in Central.
Damn it, man.
I'm in Texas.
Yeah, me too. Central Texas.
What part of Texas?
Near Austin.
Oh, nice. I'm in San Antonio.
There's
My mother-in-law just took my son down there to see the botanical gardens. She really liked it.
Okay. Cool.
I reduced risk. See if it just doesn't make the wick.
So, Erwin, I don't think I've seen you around, or at least I haven't seen that profile pic that you're using. Are you new in the group?
Yeah, actually, I just joined early this week.
Okay, cool. Welcome.
Thank you.
They got
I hope
me.
you're able to follow the rules better than I was and get quick payouts.
I'm still going through, all the videos and tutorials and stuff. So
yeah, there's a lot of stuff to look through.
And the so far the most difficult thing to me is not using the candles.
Yes.
So I turn them on every once in a while, just to get like confirmation. But I'm trying not to use them.
Yeah,
It does.
It feels weird.
It does help. It does. It's gonna force you to put your stop where it needs to be, and enter based on value instead of price action. And price action most of the time is manipulative right here. But just looking at the hour, no wick, I'm like, that's not normal. That's not a typical thing. So reduce risk.
Like for instance, the image that I shared afternoon.
Yep.
Like 1:30 or something from the trade that I took on ES.
This morning or today? This one right here?
Yeah, so it actually the FLB indicator went all the way down to the ladder zone. I just caught it there, right? Because I'm still, learning the indicator and stuff, but it went all the way down. So I was like, oh crap, this is great.
But you targeted the the next zone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got like a 5 or 6 R out of that. Pretty good. Yeah, here's your trade right here, or your post. Because yeah, you did it absolutely correct, man. You didn't nothing wrong with what you did. Don't change a thing.
That was a good trade.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
All right, let's see if this is gonna reset up and give the entry again or not. If not, I suspect it's gonna bounce around because we've got an hour gap here that they're all selling, and then you got bullish hour gap over here that they're all buying and or did buy. We're in it right now, and then we got all the guys that are trying to trade the inverted fair value gap right where we're at right here. So there's a lot of reason why this is just going to chop around for a while. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to give it a little bit of time, see if I can't get another entry or not. If not, I'm just going to let it go.
Sounds like a plan.
Or see if it starts to short, starts to drop. Where are we at on our oh no. If this starts dropping we've already done a rotation. Very rare for it to do it more than once. So this, yeah, I think this might end up going up still. Just not when we want it to, probably.
Yeah, that's true. I've noticed it doesn't usually do more than one rotation. So that's a pretty good sign.
Yep. Usually it doesn't.
Oh, it's going down.
Gonna do a scalp-a-thon tomorrow, Halo.
Yeah, I think I'm with you.
I'm gonna scalp all day long, see what I can do.
What made you decide to do that tomorrow?
After FOMC. So
Okay.
the people
There wasn't a whole lot of a reaction after the meeting.
No.
Not immediate, right?
Yep.
I was expecting like big moves, like boom, and nothing happened, and I was like, oh crap.
I think most people already knew what the decision was going to be, so it was already priced in. At least, you know, I didn't hear anybody that expected that they were going to cut rates.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Yeah. I don't know. Fuck them. That'd be funny if they dump it from here and go for the low right here. That would be pretty funny. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. That's like that short I took late last night. Look at how far up they retraced and then decided to drop it again. I took this right here, I think it was. No, that was this morning. Did it last night. Right here, this 1 in the morning. Yeah, that had to have been it. They pulled that big bitch. Where's the ladder? I gotta do this to get the ladder in there. Yeah, see how far they pulled up? Where they dropped it back down? I waited forever for this trade right here, dude. Forever last night. And look at 11:53, finally 1:30. I was like, God, I need to go to sleep. And I got it.
They're back down to the 1 hour end cap, right?
I think, yeah, probably it's getting close wherever it was, close to it. Yep.
That's where I took my my profit.
Gotcha. Well, let's see if it causes a reaction. We are on a we are downtrending, but not right now. Hey, Mr. Nazi Dacky. Come on.
Already.
Not very exciting right now.
Right. Yeah. I have an afternoon training tomorrow, guys. So go to sleep and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you, Erwin. Glad you're having some
Have a good
success, man.
night.
Yep.
Okay,
See ya.
And same to you guys.
See you later.
Bye.
Did you see his trades there in the futures channel? Halo?
Yeah, I did. It's really good.
He's keeping it simple. Like, I mean, literally.
What does that mean?
I'm just saying, just keeping fucking shit simple. Like,
No, I don't understand. It's like a foreign language.
what do you mean? Oh, all right. I mean, dude, I get overly fucking technical and complicate shit too, you know? Like, I think shit, but, that's just, the analytical mind of me inside of me, I guess. Trying to make shit, but I'm forcing myself to be like, okay, I'm done making shit. I've already made it. It works. I'm just going to use it now. I'm not even overthinking anymore. I don't give a fuck. I'll just take my setups.
Yeah, sounds about right. And after you use it for a while, then there may be new things that become clear.
Yep, that happens all the time, dude. I look at shit and I'm like, oh damn, well that fixes a lot of those problems, right? And yeah, sure. And then I share whatever I find out, but but other people have too. People discover things that I didn't even consider, and it worked out just fine. So I wonder if this is just a big ass 1 hour bear flag, dude. I don't think so, because could be. I don't know. I don't want to consider that right now, because that means we won't even have a trade tonight if we do, or another one anyways. But it is what it is. really do like the Lucid Flex accounts though, man. No consistency when when they're in there funded. You can just run that bitch all the way up if you want to.
Yeah, that's awesome. I just love Lucid that they don't charge that much and you have a one-time fee. That's crazy.
Yep.
Some of these other platforms are so expensive every month.
Yep. Until you're raking in monies, I wouldn't even use the other ones. I would just use just Lucid, because once you're making in money, you're not going to care what the cost is. You're just after the capital, right? So whatever the cost is, it doesn't matter anymore. You're already pulling in payouts, consistently. But using them, even Legends has a one-time fee one now too.
Yeah, but I had like 5 Legends accounts at one point, but those hedging rules just killed me. Lucid has hedging rules too, but they're not as strict.
Yeah, I don't understand the different like, it's not illegal to do what you did, so I don't know why they'd make a rule like that, but fuck. That's why I was blown away by it too. I'm like, what? Because you didn't hedge instruments, you hedged confluencing instruments. That's a different fucking ballgame. Like, that's what people do to make sure they're protected. That's insurance on your assets when you're trading. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a normal behavior.
It's also normal behavior for them to do everything they can to make you fail.
Well, true. They do make money by you failing or breaking rules. That's how they make their money. But they got to make money. So, got to play their fucking game. That's why you always, when you start getting payouts, you start funding your own accounts too and trade copying them, but only running A+ setups. You could probably, man, if you were really picky, you could take like 2 trades a month and rape the markets if you just wait for the best. If one little thing doesn't line up, I ain't taking it. Because when everything lines up, you can scale in so hard that one trade will make you all the money you need. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that'd be some fantastic discipline.
Right, yeah. But I mean, I know a couple of guys right now that they take 1 or 2 trades a month. That's it. But they scale in almost like 50% of their account into that one trade. And it's pretty good. And they don't fuss, and they don't fucking, there's no stress. Like, they're not staring at this shit every day going, oh, they just have alerts set. When their initial alerts are set, and then they pay attention. And then, if everything else lines up, then they get into trade. If it doesn't, they're like, okay, whatever. Here's the problem. This is what a lot of people have to deal with, is they need money now. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if they're trading to actually try to pay bills now, it makes it even harder because you have that burden on you. And that means you're going to be making like decisions based on emotions and desperation instead of logic and reasoning. Right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And
I was trying to make trading into my next job, and that lost me a lot of money last year.
Yeah. Well, it can be if you look at it as, I don't need it. That's how you have to do it. I don't need it. I'm doing this just to do it. Right? You have to. Just like, think about if you were going to go buy a car or something, or anything, a house, whatever, right? And you are dealing with a salesman that is so desperate for money that he's literally like, you can just see it in his eyes and his body language that he just needs you to buy this thing. that's going to put you off. You're not going to trust anything he says because you just want to sell. You know what I mean? You're not going to build any rapport with this guy and conduct business with him because of it. And that's true. That's what happens.
Yeah.
So if you look at it the same way with trading, if you're desperate and need it now, you're going to do stupid shit like over leverage or like, this is the one. I got to just max port full on go. Right? You're going to do shit like that. You're going to take everything that you think's a setup because, oh, if I miss this one and it is the one that fuck. Right? And that's what happens to most people. They never get past that point. And they keep trying and trying and trying, and eventually they just give up. In reality, what you need to do is focus more on risk management and position sizing and take the setups that are statistically charged with edge and use proper risk management and position sizing. And then now you have edge and profit factor leading the way, not your emotions and the need of money. And then before you know it, you just start making a shit ton of money. That's the truth.
Yep.
And people don't, they think that, and because we're like programmed to work hard, the more you grind, the more you get, right?
Yes.
That's the total opposite with this shit, dude. The total opposite. The more you try, the more you grind, the more you do this, the more you do that, it spirals into an out of control mess, and people fucking lose their lives and fucking go crazy and fucking like, I don't know, man. It's just best advice I can give anybody that's in that situation.
You can go crazy. You can go crazy trading.
Hell yeah. It's a psychological nightmare if you let it be. Especially when you have, say you do have a funded account, say you do have a cash account that you're up, and then you're not using discipline and patience, and you blow it right when you're about to cash out on it.
Yeah, I had that happen. It's awful.
Yeah. You were so close, and then poof. Why? I just want a little bit more. Or, oh God, this setup right here could really give me a big ass payout. Oh yeah, no. Man, you gotta have patience and discipline, and people just refuse to fucking do it. It's like, oh my God, stop. The best thing to do is set a daily goal of how much you need to make per account, right? Something easily obtainable that takes very little amounts of effort from you to do it, right? Even if it's just $100, scalp $100 and be done, right? That's what Gloom's doing with that fucking algo, and he's getting payouts from it. He lets it take $100 and it's done. He knows that he can secure $100 every single time. So you know that you can do that. Sweet. Lock it in. Take your $100. Multiply it against a bunch of accounts.
Yeah, I would rather have an algo doing it, honestly, than me, because I get emotional. And a lot of my problem has been that I'll do something that I think is going to work, and then it doesn't, because of course, nothing's 100%. Like sometimes it's going to fail. It doesn't work. And then I go, oh, I revenge trade. I go, oh, well, crap, that didn't work. Now I need to double down on the next thing, and then if it doesn't work again, then I'm really screwed.
Yep. Well, yeah, that's what Trade Shield's going to be is being designed to prevent too. So,
yeah, that'll be good.
I might even put a timer on losses. If you take a loss, to not allow an entry for a certain amount of time, because that's where people really get fucked. Is they take an L, and then they just get wicked out or something, and it bounces right back up in their direction, and they're like, fuck, man, they just ticked me. And then They click, 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 get back in, and it comes straight back down right where it was and keeps going.
Yep.
That I can't tell you how many times this happened to me before. So I know that that's real.
Back in so many times right when it's consolidating. And so there's no way you're going to win.
Yep. Up and down. You're losing every direction.
Yeah. Either way you go, you're going to lose.
Yep. So a timer
So
after a
frustrating.
loss would eliminate that, man.
Yeah.
That doesn't let the thing take trades. That there's a lot of ways to fight that. I don't understand why well, I do understand why they don't offer stuff like that. They don't want you to win, but yeah. All right,
Yeah, and
well,
I
this
wish
thing
I'd
is just
understood that earlier too. That
is
these
not-
guys.
Oh yeah, I'm listening. But
I wish I'd understood that like 9 months ago. That those guys, they're not actually trying to help you win. When you watch their live trades or you watch their advice, you know, like they're really not trying to make you a winner.
no. That would be you. You'd be taking revenue out of their mouth, man. You'd be like, think about if you're say you're live streaming and you got 5,000 people watching your stream, right? And you're like, oh, all right, I'm going to get into this. Is a good setup. I'm going to take it, or not even say anything, but you just do it and you just go really heavy on it. Oh, I'm going heavy on this one. And then they all follow you. And then, 5,000 people pop their accounts. Oh,
Well, it's a ton of
sorry,
profit.
guys. Well, when they go reset it, he's making $5 to $15 a reset.
Yeah.
So there's a massive incentive to not want you to be profitable. That's why they all use them 15-minute orb strategies. Dude, I've built algos with 20 years of data backing this up, man. This shit don't fucking work long term, dude. It'll work long enough where you can make some wins and this and that, right? So you think you're progressing, but you'll always give it back. Right? You'll always give it back. It doesn't, long term does not work. Doesn't work. The best thing, like if you had a couple $1 million to YOLO and you wanted to just make, 10 million off of it, and you just YOLO'd into an orb strategy, yeah, you might get lucky and gamble and make a bunch of money, and then I would never fucking do it ever again. Because I know the data on like a 20-year history of it, and it's not profitable long term. It's not. So that's the number one strategy that all these guys teach, because they know in the end you're going to lose your account and you're going to go reset it. Even if you win, even if you get funded and then do it again, eventually you're going to blow the account and you're going to just go get more accounts. They know that. So that's why they teach that.
Especially if you won, because then you think,
oh, I've got it figured out.
I know how to do this. It just went against me. It was a fluke. So yeah, you're definitely going to go try again.
No, you winning is a fluke. Especially that it's like it's the most fucking popular strategy that there is, man. Like and like market, everybody knows that. They use it as their own piggy bank. How I look at it. And then anything popularized like that is gonna be used as liquidity from market makers and stuff, because they want the orders, so they will engineer shit to work in their favor, knowing that you're going long, right? That's why they do what they do, man. I don't know, dude. I think this is just gonna run fucking sideways or start to drop, and that's gonna be outside of the scope of my entry. Look at that. I don't know, maybe it bounces off the daily. That'd be cool. But it's almost midnight. I'm about to just give this up. I'm up 900. So I think I might just take it and run with it.
Yeah.
Because this is Eventually could go up, but I don't know. I mean, I don't want to sit here for 3 hours, dude, waiting on it. I got to do the scalp thing tomorrow. I'm going to be up all fucking day scalping. I don't want to stay up
sure.
late. It's already late.
Get some rest.
I think I just talked myself out even waiting on this. I'm going to call it. I am going to let it go, and we're going to run a scalp-a-thon tomorrow. We're going to do scalping all day long, and looking for setups to get into 20, 40 tick scalps throughout the day. So we will see you guys then, probably at like 9:45ish, 9:50 is when I'll get on and start